Round here, them guns get the last word.
This year's Combo Breaker was absolutely insane. I'm telling you guys, Combo Breaker is now my favorite FGC tournament of the year. In this video, I kind of want to just talk about a lot of the things that happened, and also I want to put a highlight, a spotlight on Lidia. The developers, they dropped a brand new trailer of the character. I was going to do an in-depth gameplay breakdown, but what I'm starting to realize about these trailers is one, they're kind of repetitive. They all follow the same tempo, the same beat. I mean, if you watch Tekken 7 Lidia's trailer and Tekken 8 trailer, you can definitely see a difference in the DLC trailers. Hopefully with Season 2, they bring the heat. Right now though, they're kind of just giving us a little sample of the gameplay. The other thing I was going to say, mentioning gameplay, I do think that these trailers don't really represent what the character truly brings. Like when I remember watching Eddie's trailer and all the characters' trailer, and I was like, oh, okay, that's cool, he could do that, he could do that. And then when I fight the character, it's a whole different thing. So I really want to focus on the character when the character releases. That's something I'll also talk about. First, let's talk about Combo Breaker as a whole. I thought it was hilarious how the first day, you know, it was pretty cool, normal event going on. The second day, Rick, the person who runs the show, tweeted out and says, reminder, please shower, use deodorant, help the world be a better place. I also seen other people kind of tweeting the same thing, how the smell in the venue was absolutely insane. Honestly, this is one of the things that makes me afraid from entering because I know there's a lot of people who's not sanitary out there. Another thing that I thought was interesting, and this was more so from the Mortal Kombat side, but still, this is insane. What I noticed throughout Combo Breaker, at least for Tekken, was that there was a lot of people jumping on stage trying to coach. Go back like 4 or 5 years ago, this didn't happen. Now, everyone's a coach. And during this Mortal Kombat match, as you can see here, they're in the middle of a match, and the next round is literally starting. You have this guy in the green shirt crawling on stage, shaking his arm, literally trying, like, what are you trying to tell him in the middle of a match? It's crazy. They had to pause the match because that guy's on screen. It was absurd. 142,000 views. This definitely caught Rick's attention, and they had to put out a reminder. Do not get on stage uninvited. Your badge will be confiscated.
An unfortunate start to that final one. A weird shift of momentum there. But once he got the hit, Nicolas didn't take the pedal off the gas. What a match that was.
So unfortunate for Gambles. Definitely had the momentum riding off in that game number 4, but it just wasn't able to shake it.
Seeing so many people jump on the stage to celebrate, or to put flags on the back of chairs, or to try and coach people that they don't even know was bizarre. That's definitely the FGC if I ever seen it. Now, talking a little bit about Lidia's release date. The 4 things that I was highlighting before this event and also throughout this whole entire event is the 4 things that are confirmed to be coming in summer. Number 1 is Lidia Sobieska. Number 2 is the new stage Seaside Resort. Number 3 is photo mode. And number 4 is the defense update. That's volume 1.05. Now, for the defense update specifically, that is confirmed to be dropping in June. They did not give us a release date, even though June is like right around the corner. I'm wondering, when will they make this announcement? Will they do it on Twitter? Will they do a Tekken Talk? This is what I was really looking forward to. I was expecting them to go on stage and maybe announce a Tekken Talk or something of that sort, but they just went on stage and dropped the trailer. Now, what I was also paying attention to was the breakdown of the TWT. We have 1 through 12 events, and we're kind of all the way through the 3rd as of recording. If you look, you have 2 events at the beginning of June. The 1st to the 9th, that's 2 events. And then you have this big gap between 5 and 6. That is possibly where I think the defense patch will come into play. That way players can adjust to it and be prepared when CEO comes. Because if you think about Street Fighter dropped the Akuma update like 2 days before Combo Breaker, and Combo Breakers themselves weren't really happy about that because it doesn't give players time to adjust to the new patch, learn all the tricks, the tactics, and the meta. So I think Tekken 8 will take that into consideration and try to space it out. And just looking at, you know, when June start, that is kind of like the best place to do it. Now for Lidia, just because the defense update is dropping, that doesn't mean that Lidia will drop at the same time. One thing that I will say is that I definitely think that Lidia, the new stage, and photo mode will all drop at the same time. Considering that they already showed Lidia's trailer, they already showed off basically photo mode, they also showed off the new stage, I don't see them holding this release all the way into EVO, which is July 20th. I think they will definitely get it out of the way sooner than that. So if I just had to take a guess on where Lidia would fall, I also think either before or after CEO, because you got to keep in mind we have 4 characters to go. They already announced Lidia, but they need to announce the next character and start promoting that character. Yes, the next character comes in autumn, but you want to have that character announced before then. Kind of the same thing they did with Lidia, announced her before summer, and then the same thing they did with Eddie. They announced him before spring. They're kind of doing the announcements ahead of schedule, so when the actual season that they're supposed to release get here, they can just drop them. Now, as for Sonic Fox, I don't know why a lot of people doubt Sonic Fox's ability to play Tekken. Sonic Flop is what they call him. That is a crazy name. This guy, in my opinion, proved themselves. Sonic Fox tweeted out, "I believe I got 33rd in Tekken. I am finished today." Sonic Fox took home 2 first place, 1 second place, and 33rd in Tekken. This tweet here that I thought was interesting, it says, "My only issue in Tekken is knowledge checks, but I'm confident in my ability to win if I know the matchup." And with that confidence, Sonic Fox was able to smoke Infested 2-0. If you don't know who Infested is, that's Knee's teammate. Now, once this happened, people started to dig up this person's video. This person basically was doubting Sonic Fox's abilities back in like 2019, so much so to where they made a bet with Sonic Fox. I'll play the video so you can hear it with your own ears.
If you could be the top nigga Sonic Fox, I don't know how to say this. I suck your dick. I said it. Boom. You get this work, Sonic Fox. You be the top nigga, I'm on you, bro. Literally. I'm on you, bro.
Now moving on to Arslan Ash. You know, this guy has been doing great things since Tekken 8 came out. The Pakistani players seem untouchable even with all the defense kind of being removed from the game. There was some tweets that Arslan put out before this event got started. Honestly, I don't feel like the quickest learner, especially compared to others, but I'm very good at studying and copying others' gameplay. It also takes me a lot of practice to react to moves quickly. I believe my reason for winning is just hard work. Now, in the tournament, Arslan was fighting oh so hard, and we gotta give credit to the Chipotle champion. To make it simple, this is Chipotle's MVP of Combo Breaker. This random King main, I was saying that so much throughout the stream because I thought it was funny. This random King main clapped up Joe Crush and clapped up Arslan Ash. Dealing that one loss to Arslan Ash had a huge impact on the tournament because we've seen how unstoppable they were throughout the whole event. There was only 2 of them, and they came very, very close to almost having 2 Pakistanis in the grand finals. That would have been insane. Now, Arslan versus Knee was kind of a blowout. A tweet that I thought was interesting about that, Arslan says, "Save your heat until Bryan Fury activates his heat, and then use your heat to time out his heat is the best strategy versus Bryan." He's basically talking about the matchup with Knee. And if you think about it, it was so one-sided. So if this is the way to stop Bryan Fury, what will Knee do to overcome that? Will he save his heat? Will he do this? Will he do that? Only time will tell. We'll have to wait until the next event. But the savior of Combo Breaker, the highlight, the one everyone celebrated, AK. I was rooting for AK as soon as I started to see him make a true splash. Just looking at Twitter and seeing everyone celebrate AK, like it was truly amazing. This has been a long, and I mean long time coming. To give you a little flashback, 311 days ago, this was posted to the r/Philippines subreddit. For the 3rd time, the U.S. Embassy in the Philippines has denied the long-standing Philippine Tekken champion, AK, an entry visa into the United States. Finally being able to make it in and enter in Combo Breaker, bro did not let the moment slip by.